Good morning. We are looking at downtown Fargo right now at some pretty quiet conditions, but you can see visibility a little bit lower because there's some drizzle out there. There's some mist, and we'll continue to have some of that hazy kind of weather here this morning as we're looking at some showers working their way through the valley still. Here's a look at your radar right now. You can see that most areas of Minnesota looking pretty quiet, though we are just behind the banner there seeing some showers down by Elbow Lake and over toward the Traverse County area. And then over to the west, a little bit more substantial cluster of rain and snow showers going on there. And Fargo seeing some of that working its way through as well. So that's an area we're keeping an eye on here. We can see some of those snow showers up in northern parts of Griggs County, southern parts of Nelson County, and then back down again toward Valley City. We're seeing a little rain. This is very light, but still enough that you might need to turn on those windshield wipers. Maybe you want to consider what you're wearing today too with that moisture out there as well. And down in the southern part of Minnesota, that's where a lot of the rain and even a little bit of snow is too. It's running just south of I-94. So if you're heading in that direction in the next couple of minutes, you're going to be right on the edge of that main band of precipitation, and we may see more in that area. Here's a look at our visibility. We are quieter over to the east, or I should say more clear to the east. Over to the west, we're seeing some lowering there as we have more precipitation going on, a little fog, a little mist. Our temperatures below freezing north of Highway 2 for most areas. South of there, it's milder. It's 37 degrees in Fargo, 32 in Grand Forks. Our wind is light, wind out of the east or northeast. And here's a look at your hour-by-hour planner for today. We've got those showers basically exiting by the noon hour, and gradually we'll see some conditions that look quiet, but still just kind of dreary out there for those of us in the Southern Valley and out to the west. Where we get some sun, that'll be a little bit of a brighter day for you at least, but we're really looking at some cold temperatures throughout the valley here today. Now heading into tonight, we're still looking at a break though. Anywhere we do have some cloud cover, just be aware that you might be dealing with some sprinkles out there. Maybe you might see a flurry or two underneath the clouds. But we really want to focus on Saturday's event because it's going to be a big storm system out west. Minot, Bismarck, some concerns about accumulating snow there on Saturday. This starts out Saturday morning, so if you're heading in that direction, you're going to run into some of that. And then throughout the morning, that will start to spread eastward. So we will be impacted by this as we head into the later morning and eventually into the noon hour. We'll watch some of this work its way eastward and check out what's going on. Some snow, some rain down in the Southern Valley. Northern Valley, you may end up with a quieter day. It's still a bit gloomy, but a quieter one. With that chance for some rain and snow continuing into the afternoon hours tomorrow. So the day tomorrow is just going to be kind of raw. A wet one for us too, and I know it's a big day for the big opener this weekend, the deer opener in Minnesota, and of course in Fargo, tailgating for the Bison game. You want to make sure you're prepared for the wet and cold weather if you're going to be outdoors. Heading into Saturday night, this is still going on. We're still being impacted by it. Eventually it does start to shift eastward and we're looking at some quieter weather. Now here's a look at the snowfall potential. One thing I want to remind you is that temperatures are going to be fairly warm. We're going to be above freezing in a lot of spots. The ground's still warm this time of year. So a lot of this may end up melting. We could just see a couple of places where we get a little slushy out there, but just wanted to let you know that there is the potential for a little accumulation. And check out this photo. This was taken yesterday morning. Remember we had some fog in the valley in some places and others we didn't? Well, this is fog west of, looks like I-94 there over West Fargo, but on the east side of it, Fargo looking pretty good. That's the nature of fog sometimes. So just a really cool shot. Thanks for sending that in and checking out your 7-day planner. Again, unsettled this weekend. Don't forget to switch your clocks back an hour Saturday night. And heading into next week, temperatures just kind of doing more of the same. In fact, we'll only be in the 30s by the time we're ending our 7-day planner. So a cool down ahead.
I feel like we've been stuck in a rut where every morning it's either fog or a little bit of rain or a combination.
Yeah, a lot of times spring and fall, we get that transition time, and that's when we could see a lot of the foggy mornings. And of course, we're just in a pattern now where we're seeing more moisture.
Thank you, Lisa.
For many, a change in the calendar means a change in seasonal decor. Coming up, Abby Fershner is live with trends for holiday decorating.